The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will use during an auction to indicate I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner will be vendor bid, and by law only I as your auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Now made available for your perusal, the auction documentations, they clearly indicate that the property we are auctioning today is identified as the certificate of title volume 11567 folio 667, here being lot number 2 on plan of subdivision 723051B, together with all quality improvements and fixtures to us more commonly known as Townhouse 2 of 1397 High Street Road here in Wantirna South. Now the chattels involved in today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You will sign today a cash and unconditional contract within which there are no cooling off periods. For the successful bidder amongst you, your obligations are simply twofold. One, it is to autograph the paperwork acknowledging the terms, the conditions and the price of the auction. Secondly, it is to pay a deposit equivalent to a humble 10% of the final sale value, with the balance due at settlement. Arch, what's the ideal settlement today?
We got 30 to 60 days.
30 to 60 days. Now by bidding here, you are telling me that you have read and approved or relevant documentation. It is at this time I'll ask for any questions, or else I'll simply take your silence as an assumption that you do accept and understand. Good. Well folks, when it comes to selecting a townhouse, I know throughout my career thus far, there are a few things that we look for. Number one, we want to buy into a great location. I think, of course, here on High Street Road, we can see here accessibility to anywhere pretty much is within a few moments. You've got Knox Sitting Shopping Complex, of course, just around the corner. You've got great schooling surrounding, of course, our lovely suburb here in Wantirna South. Wonderful reserves for those of you looking for that bit of yard and greenery. But look, if you're looking for a bit further, Eastlink literally will get you across to either Bayside suburbs or even metropolitan Melbourne within a 20-minute, 25-minute commute. So all that boxes are ticked. Number two, you want to buy into, I guess, a modern boutique complex. If you look at our complex here, there's only a few on a block. All these townhouses were built a bit larger than average, which means the builders who built our complex here didn't, I guess you could say, try to fit as many as possible and to try to squeeze as many townhouses as possible to make a profit. They actually used a practical thought process and built and constructed townhouses that's going to be practical for the people that do reside here. And why is it practical, folks? You walk inside, you can see already, you've got multiple living areas. We're standing in a very spacious, as you can see, family dining lounge area, as I like to call it, and upstairs we've got a rumpus room as well. It's practical because the bedrooms are well split. You've got the master bedroom with an ensuite downstairs, and you've got 2 bedrooms upstairs, which means that whether you're, I guess, a young professional, a young couple, or maybe you're on the other side of the spectrum, you're looking at downsizing, buying something low maintenance, and not wishing to own your own block, this will satisfy you. This will absolutely cater for your lifestyle. It is modern, as you can see, the quality of the fixtures and fittings that we do have here goes beyond the standard that you normally see out there as well. So, like I said, the townhouse here ticks a lot of boxes that you normally would not see and normally get ticked out there. So great townhouse, of course, boutique complex in a wonderful location. And just a reminder, folks, with interest rates still at all-time lows, I really do believe whether you're buying for an investment or you're buying to live in, there's never been a better time to invest your hard-earned money. So it is on that note, folks, I turn it over to you. In your hands now, calling for an opening bid here for Townhouse 2 of 1397. Where shall we begin? Name your figure. Where do we say go?